I think it is timely that we take stock and ask ourselves some critical questions as we consider ways to strengthen the social compact and support for housing needs of our low income. First, who should public rental housing cater for? We set the income ceiling at $1,500 a month to focus our help on the bottom 20th income percentile. Mr. Pritam Singh suggested raising it so that those in genuine need are not turned away. Let me assure Mr. Pritam Singh that we will not turn away those with genuine housing need. We are not heartless. We do not apply rules unthinkingly. As a social worker, I have always guided my staff to exercise compassion as we go through each case carefully and assess the housing options available. In the last 3 years, for example, 340 or 3% of approved applicants had income above $1,500, but were allowed to rent because we assessed that they had no other housing options. However, a debate over whether to raise the income ceiling masks the complexities driving demand for rental flats. Why is it that some earning more than $1,500 are unable to buy at least a 2-room flat, when others who earn less were able to do so? Like the 800 households in 2013 who were able to buy 2-room flats with incomes below $1,500, amongst which half were second-timers. Second, my minister had mentioned that our rental stock will make up 6% of our total public housing stock. We know that we cannot build new rental flats indefinitely. Thus, how can we get more rental tenants to progress to own a flat? Can rental tenants or rental flats be seen as transitional housing for those moving on to home ownership? Indeed, for some, the story does not end with allocating them a rental flat. Today, over 4% of existing tenants, or some 2,200 units, have booked a flat over the last 3 years. And over the last 3 years, 1,100 tenants moved into flats they bought, and 60% of them do so with the help of the AHG or AHG and SHG. Despite rents being heavily subsidized, we also waive the rent increase for tenants whose income improves from $800 or less to $801 to $1,500 for up to 2-term tenancies, so that they can use the additional income to build up their savings. What more can we do to give tenants a leg up and create the right incentives to reward positive work ethics and self-reliance? Our housing policy rests on the primary pillar of promoting home ownership, and we help even our low-income Singaporeans aspire to be homeowners. Third, as we build more rental flats, how should we do so in a way that is inclusive? We build rental flats not just as shelters, but integrate them within estates where tenants are able to go about their daily lives no differently from those who own their flats. HDB builds rental flats in new BTO projects, sometimes in infill sites, to ensure a good geographical spread. As we build more rental flats, we will ensure that they are well integrated, and we hope that residents can also play their part to be more understanding and accepting. Let me conclude by making a decision on whom to allocate rental flats to boils down to an assessment of housing need. Members would appreciate that it is not straightforward, as circumstances and challenges underlying housing difficulty are complex. Where housing can be removed as an impediment to stabilize the family, we will do so. However, oftentimes, needs go beyond housing, and it may be too simplistic to surmise that resolving their immediate housing need would eradicate other challenges they face. For those who need support beyond housing, we will work with the social service sector to provide relevant social services for these families to improve their incomes and social well-being.